Ah, ladies and gentlemen, anybody want to tell me just what in the ever evolving for the aesthetics is going on here? This club 2027, Gentlemen's Club, they had such a problem with one of the dancers that they got to put on the marquee. Hey, we got rid of the ugly one. And I hate to use that word when you're describing any of God's beautiful creatures. You don't want to call. I don't like calling people ugly. I think that's a mean word. That's nasty. We don't want to call nobody ugly, but some of y'all don't look the way most people think you ought to look, and that is not your fault. That is not your fault. But it's crazy to me. It's not the fact that ugly is not the problem. It's just that people don't know how to be ugly in their situation, their station, or their status and class in life. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't that it's not about being ugly. You just don't know how to be ugly. That's your problem. You know what I'm saying? You know, like okay, the Gentlemen's Club got a bunch of beautiful women out here. And you know, and you got one ugly girl. Now, the all the so-called pretty girls, they can just do, you know, they can be regular. They all, you know, they fit in with one another. They go along with whatever's happening in the club. They just pretty. So they can walk around, they can do their little dance and make their little tips. Now, if you ugly, don't think you gonna be ugly and then act like you pretty. No, if you ugly, you got to know how to be ugly. You working at a gentleman's club. There's certain things you got to put in a little extra work if you gonna be here. You got to show your value. That's all that means. It's a lot of things to go down in certain places. Maybe you may not be much to look at, but you can do other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It might mean you might have to mop. You might have to, you know, clean the windows. You may have to, you know, clean off the baseboards, vacuum. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for when the one girl finished dancing and the next time for her to come up, you know, you be the one get up there and spray the pole and wipe it down. Put in the extra work. You understand? When the bar get backed up, get your glass back there and help fix them drinks. Put your value in. Let them know I bring value to the club. You understand what I'm saying? And whenever it's time to go to the champagne room, do what you got to do. Make the patrons happy that you there. It ain't about you being ugly. It's about you don't know how to be ugly. Hell, you can get the pretty girls, it's their time to shine on the stage and out front. Now when it comes to the champagne room, oh, it's your time. That's where you are the star. I ain't going into detail, but that is where you come out there with more money than everybody. But you in your ugly ass feelings. You got to know how to be ugly, man. If y'all don't take nothing from this, know how to be ugly. Don't just be ugly. Know how to be ugly. Shoot.